Do you know how humiliating it is to lose to someone attractive? No, seriously. Losing already hurts. But losing while your rival looks pretty, thinking 3 moves ahead, cruel. Actually cruel. And then you lean across the board afterward and start explaining where I went wrong, like that was supposed to help. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there, trying not to stare at your hands moving the pieces around. As I said, hands. Don't make that face. I'm allowed to notice things. You notice things too. You always have. Like when I'm bluffing confidence, or when I haven't slept enough, or when I'm spiraling because I've made one bad move. You always know. Even when I don't say, or before I say. And honestly, that's part of why tonight feels so strange. Because when I realized I had you trapped, you look almost proud. Not angry, not frustrated, proud. Why? No, I'm serious. Why are you smiling? You knew you were losing. I saw the most exact moment and you figured it out. Your knight had nowhere safe to go. Your king was boxed in, and instead of panicking, you looked at me like this was what you had been waiting for. Now don't dodge the question, tell me. You wanted me to beat you someday? Now that's ridiculous. Why? Because you were tired of being the only one who challenged you. And because you knew I'd get there eventually. Wow. It might be actually the most arrogant thing you've ever said, but also weirdly sweet. I think maybe, just maybe. Well, don't look so pleased with yourself. You still lost. Do you know what the funny part is? I should be celebrating now. I should probably go call someone and tell them the impossible has finally happened. But instead, I'm sitting here after midnight talking to the person I just defeated because I don't really want the night to end. What are you going to do about it? See, this is the problem with finally winning. I spent so many years using this competition as an excuse to stay with you, and now I don't know what comes next. When I lost, this was easy. I could always say, next time. There'd always be another match, another reason to chase after you, another excuse to sit across from you for hours pretending I wasn't completely distracted by the way you looked when you concentrated. But now I've won, and suddenly I don't know the rules anymore. You really don't get it, do you? I wasn't just obsessed with beating you. I was obsessed with you. Goodness. There. I've said it. Don't just stare at me silently. Say something. Anything. It's not ridiculous. Now don't just sit there. What does that look mean? Don't just sit there. Don't dare. You knew this. You did. Of course you did. How long did you know? Since the cafe. Oh my goodness, you noticed that. And you looked unfairly good in that coat at the cafe. And maybe I stared for like 2 seconds too long. That doesn't count. That was 3 years ago. You've known for 3 years, and you never said anything? Why? You weren't sure if I actually liked you, or if I was just being competitive. Now that's fair. For honestly, sometimes I wasn't sure either. That line between wanting to kiss you and wanting to destroy you at chest got dangerously thin. My goodness, we are unbelievable. Do you realize how much unnecessary emotional suffering we could have avoided if one of us had just communicated like a normal person?